With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Hello, so question is saying that find out the oxidation number of potassium in K2O, K2O2 and KO2 respectively, right? So we have to find out the oxidation state or oxidation number of potassium in this compound, right? So here we have three compound, or you can say we have three oxide, right? So that is K2O, right? Another is K2O2, right? So this is K2O2, right? And another oxide is KO2, right? So you can see here this K2O is actually a normal oxide, right? So this is actually a normal oxide, right? So I can see here this is our normal oxide, right? So this is normal oxide, right? And in normal oxide the charge on the oxygen is on one oxygen is -2, right? So charge on the one oxygen is -2. So you can find out the oxidation number of potassium here, right? So just you have to consider the oxidation number or oxidation state of potassium here is X, and you can find out the oxidation state. So it becomes there are two potassium, so I can say this will be equals to 2X, right? So this will be equals to 2X minus 2, and overall compound is neutral, overall oxide is neutral, so you can say this is equal to 0. So it becomes X is equals to plus 1 by 2, right? Not plus 1, that comes equal to plus 1, right? So you can see here the value of potassium, that means the value of oxidation state is equals to plus 1, right? So that comes out equal to plus 1, right? So now similarly for this we can find out the oxidation state for this potassium also, right? So you can see here this is an actually a peroxide, right? So this is actually a peroxide, right? So this is actually a peroxide, right? And we know that in case of peroxide the charge on the oxygen on one oxygen is -1, right? So you can see here there are two oxygen, right? So that means over here there are -2 charge and there are two potassium, so you simply say it. So consider its oxidation state is X. So you can see here you can similarly find out the oxidation state as in the case of this one, right? So this is the case we have find out the oxidation state of potassium like this. So we have to find the oxidation state of potassium in the similar manner, right? So you can see here this is equals to 2X, right? And this becomes here there are two oxygen, so that means on one oxygen there is -1 charge, so and there are two oxygen that becomes -2, right? And this becomes equals to 0, right? Since overall oxide is neutral, right? So now you can see here the 2X which is equals to 2, right? So 2X which is equals to 2, and the value of X comes out to be plus 1, right? So the value of X comes out to be plus 1, right? So now you can see here the value of X comes out to be plus 1, right? That means in this case the oxidation state of potassium was found to be plus 1, right? So now you come to the third one, and this you can see here this is our superoxide, right? So this is our superoxide, right? Superoxide, right? So this is our superoxide, right? And in the case of superoxide, right? In the case of superoxide the charge over one oxygen is -1 by 2, right? So the charge over one oxygen is -1 by 2, right? So you can see here there are two oxygen, that means overall charge on this oxygen becomes -1, right? So similarly you can see here this equals to, you can see here we can find out the oxidation state of potassium here. So put it equal to X, so it becomes X minus it, there are two oxygen, that means -1 and -1, -1 by 2 and -1 by 2, that becomes 1. So you can see here that is equals to 0, right? Since overall oxide is neutral, right? So now you can see here the value of X comes out to be plus 1, right? So the value of X comes out to be plus 1, right? So in this way you can say this the value of X in this case was also found to be plus 1, right? That means the oxidation number or oxidation state of the potassium in all these oxides, normal oxide, right? All these oxide, that is normal oxide, peroxide and superoxide, right? So that was found to be equal to plus 1, right? So now we have to match the option. The options are, you can see here there are option is plus 1, plus 2, plus 4. Now so this answer cannot be, this option cannot be our answer, right? Because we are getting plus 1 and plus 1, right? So here the oxidation number of potassium is plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, right? This is the correct answer, right? This is the correct answer, right? Now let's see the another option C. Here you can see this plus 1, plus 4, plus 2, that is not also correct answer, and plus 1, plus 2, plus 1 and plus 1 by this is also not correct answer, right? So now we are left with the correct answer, that is option B, right? In which we have a oxidation number of potassium is plus 1, right? In all cases, that is normal oxide, and that is peroxide, and this is superoxide, right? So the oxidation number of potassium in all these oxide will be equals to plus 1, right? So hope this answered your question. So thank you.
for class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut App today.